Today we're going to be looking at the dilations from non-origin. So we are given these coordinates right over here, and we're going to dilate it from this right here. So this basically here means the H is just a symbol for a dilation. So when you see that, they don't tell you it's dilation. You just look at this and it's H and it's dilation. This right here is the coordinates from where you are dilating. So the origin from expansion, so it's 2 and 2, X and Y. This is right here is a scale, so the magnification of the object. If it's higher than 1, it's getting bigger. If it's less than 1, it's getting smaller. So we are given these coordinates over here. We're going to have to dilate them with the origin of expansion of 2 and 2 and the scale factor of 2. So let's plot these right here. So 1 and 2 would be 1 and 2 right over here. And we're going to call this A, just A. B would be 3 and 2, so 3 and 2 right beside A, so B right there, and then C would be 1 and 1, so right over here. So we call it C. Oops, okay, there we go. And I'm just going to plot these right here, just so you can see how it looks. B and A. Okay, so this is right here a right angle triangle. It doesn't really matter, but just it's a shape, it's a triangle. These are the steps, so step 1, 2, 3, and 4. So step 1, you have to plot the origin from expansion. The origin from expansion is 2 and 2. So we're going to plot that 2 and 2 would be right over here. Just going to change the color, so 2 and 2 would be right over here. And just plot it right over here. You don't need to label anything, just plot it and just know where it is. Step 2, how many steps does it take from the origin to get to the coordinate? So how many steps, let's do coordinate A right here. How many steps does it take from the origin to get to the coordinate? It takes 1 step to the left, so this would be -1, and you don't have to go anymore, otherwise it would be -2, but you're already at A. So it goes left 1, but it doesn't go up anywhere else. So left 1 would correspond to the x-axis right over here, so it'd be -1, and then multiply the steps, so goes back 1 for each x, so back 1x, and y it's 0, so by the scale factor, so -1 would be the x times the scale factor of 2 right over here, which would be -2. Now your new coordinate is not -2, it's from step 4, the number you get, so we got -2. You move from the new origin, so -2, so it's left 2, so you go 1, 2 right over here. So this would be your new coordinate for A prime. Now that's it. Now you just look at coordinate B right over here, and we're going to do that same thing again and do from B's. Plot the origin, we already did that. How many steps does it take from the origin to get to the coordinate? So it takes 1 step to the right, so it's +1, and it's not going anywhere up, so it's just 1 on the x-axis and 0 on the y. So you multiply steps for each x and for each y. So for x it's +1 times 2, which is a scale factor, which should be 2. So from the origin you move 2. The number you get, you move from the origin 2. So if it's a positive, which it is, because we moved 1 over here, multiply that by the scale factor, which is 2, just move 1, 2. That right here is your new B coordinate. So I'm just going to call that B prime. Now let's do C. How many steps does it take from the origin to get to the coordinate? So left 1, but we also have to go down 1. So it's -1 and -1. So on the x-axis it's -1. On the y-axis it's -1. So you take multiply for each x, so let's do x. -1 times the scale factor of 2 is -2, and for the y it's -1 times, because -1 is also -1. If it were to be -2 it'd be like that. If it were to be positive it'd go up, but in this case it's just going down 1. So -1 times 2, which is a scale factor, also give us -2. So your new x is from the new origin, you move what you got to number. So basically, from here you got -1, -2. Sorry, you move left 2, and you move down 2. So this would be your new C prime, because we did for the X back 2, and we did for the Y back 2. So this would be your new C prime. So now I'm just gonna put this into another color here. Right here, like that. Oops, that was a bad line. C right here. Connect the dots, whatever. That's your new shape. That's how you do it. That's basically it. We're done. To figure out how your answer is right, this formula must be used, but that's not necessary unless you know that you're right. Just skip on to the next question because you're going to waste your time. But the formula scale factor equals image over original. So scale factor would be 2 equals the image, which is the new one. Let's do A to B right here. So it takes 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 would be the image, so 4 over the original. Image original would be 1, 2, because we're also looking at A to B. So 2. 4 divided by 2 is indeed 2, so we are correct on this shape right here. That's basically it, guys. From the non-origin, you never multiply the scale factor by the coordinates. It just does not work. So just copy these steps down and follow them. Change them into your own words if you want. Because these steps I use for myself, and they might be confusing to you, so you might want to simplify it more or anything. But that's basically it. Thanks.